So, I started playing a game roughly a year ago, Agatha Christie Murder on the Orient Express, and I never finished it. I played it offline. I never finished it, and it was just like, I want to complete it. I want to play it, and I'm like, it's almost like, was it a year ago? Like 8, 9 months ago since I started playing it. I was just like, I want to finish it. And I can't really remember the story, the plot. Oh, I remember some of the plot, but not much. So it's just like, why not redo it? And why not stream it while I'm doing it? So it's going to be a Agatha Christie. Murder on the Orient Express. So here we go. So, how is the audio here? Overall 100%. So I hope the audio is great, or else we have to gain it. Because, yeah, we learned from yesterday that audio balancing is not something you still are doable in this century. New game. Yes, I know.
The development you predicted in the Kastner case happened unexpectedly. Please come back immediately.
How can it be unexpected if I have predicted it?
Poirot, my friend, is that you?
Go to Imboch at the reception desk. Use WASP to move Hercule Poirot.
Poirot, it is I, Book.
Book! Use E to interact with Book.
Poirot, is it truly you, my friend?
Book, it is indeed me.
Book.
What brings you so far from home?
A little affair in Syria.
An affair of the heart?
No, a modest affair of recovering stolen artifacts. But now I am summoned home to England and must leave immediately.
This evening? You travel on the Orient Express, I hope.
I have made no arrangements yet, as I just learned that an emergency has arisen, and I must return to England immediately.
Very well. It will be my pleasure to secure you a sleeper on the Orient Express.
If the director of the line insists, I accept with pleasure.
And we'll dine together, for I too depart this afternoon. We'll have plenty of time to catch up. I'll have the hotel transfer our luggage.
Excuse me, sir. You are the director of the line? The Princess Dragomirov would like to know if she may keep her mina in her compartment on the train.
Good morning, Princess. It is an honor to welcome you aboard. There is absolutely no problem for your pet.
You will ask about his food?
Oh, yes. The Princess Dragomirov would like to know if there is food for minors on board. Insects, small amphibians, baby rodents.
Baby rodents? Of course, Princess. Don't worry. Your bird will be fed as you demand.
You there, desk clerk.
One moment, sir.
Listen to me. Call the police. My train ticket has been stolen.
Stolen? Oh dear. Oh dear.
You travel by the Orient Express, monsieur?
Arbuthnot. Captain Archibald Arbuthnot, formerly British Army, now retired. And yes, I'm taking the Orient Express to Paris. But what business is that of yours?
My name is Book. I am the director of the line at your service. And perhaps this gentleman could assist you. He is Hercule Poirot.
Oh. But I must make that train.
A train ticket. Yesterday I recovered artifacts worth several millions.
Please, my friend. It's not just any ticket. It's an Orient Express ticket.
Very well, I will investigate.
Thank you, Poirot. I will arrange a car to Circetchi station for us.
Characters menu updated. Press tab to open the mind tab. The player's current objective represented by the icon. Open the mind map for more details. Okay, so I suppose to... Okay. Talk to the captain. No?
How do you know your ticket has been stolen, monsieur?
I put it on a table in my room. I came down here to breakfast, and when I got back, my ticket was gone, and other things were on the floor, as if they'd been tossed about.
Alors, monsieur, I suggest we begin in your room. Will you lead the way?
Press the tab button to open the mind map. Help to find the ticket. Thank you. Okay, what can be done to find the captain's ticket? Connect elements on the left with those on the right. Interrogate the neighbors. Inspect the... No, not the door. The bedroom. Search. No.
No, not good.
Inspect the door. Interrogate. This is so weird. So click. No, I don't want this. I want this. And then this with this.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
No. Okay, and I know from the previous game that there are golden mustaches lying around that we can find. It's just small achievement. So let's see if we can find any golden mustaches lying around. I don't see any here. Nothing here. I think there is one in the lobby, if I'm not mistaken, in a pot or something. Or maybe it won't be here till later. Don't see anything yet. What about up here? Oh, Hotel Tokyan.
The Hotel Tocatlian is a perfect
Tocatlian.
prelude for my journey. The Hotel Tocatlian is
No,
a perfect prelude for my journey.
I really have to learn the keys here. So there is no golden mustaches here. Let's follow the man to his room.
Floor, Captain Arbuthnot?
4th floor.
Oh, one mystery solved.
Fourth floor.
The task may be trivial, but I must not let the little grey cells wander.
4th floor.
The task may...
Fourth.
The
Fourth.
The...
Oh, come on.
Fourth.
The...
Fourth.
The... The...
Okay, 4th floor.
I suppose I can exercise my powers of observation while we wait.
Okay, so... No, he's a retired captain. His age is definitely not 21. I don't think it's 70. I'll guess 45. And he's French, right?
I do not think that's the right answer.
Oh no, he's British.
Et voila.
Characters analyzes are special workshops. Once completed, the analyzed character will appear in the characters tab in the pause menu. Press escape to open the pause menu and navigate to the characters tab. Okay, so he's British. We know this guy. Okay. Inventory. 4 mustaches collected in this chapter. Okay. Mystery. Okay.
My room's along here. 411.
Okay.
In a hotel of this quality? A thief? Come on, don't dawdle.
Oh,
It'll be a disaster if I miss that train.
The room is apparently empty. I will leave it for the moment.
interrogate the neighbors. Okay. Before we go in, I want to go around to see if there's... Is that a golden mustache? It's a golden mustache.
Haha! Golden mustache.
Aha!
Someone has rejected their breakfast. Not a mystery worth pursuing.
Okay.
You have locked the door, monsieur?
Naturally. This is a foreign country.
You have the key card?
Of course.
We will enter.
We will enter. Nothing like open the door, please. It's well, we will enter.
The lock has not been tampered with.
Another golden mustache to treasure.
Okay, let's go in here. Oh, what is this?
A perfume bottle. Empty. Suggestive.
Okay. What's that on the floor?
Water with traces of soap. The water is scented.
We went in here, right? Yeah, the bathroom. We did this.
The wallet is somewhat worn. It contains just over $200 and the usual cards.
Money. Okay.
A fact sheet from a tour of Saint Sophia.
Sure.
A stamped reservation for the Bosphorus ferry. A
Istanbul.
brochure for this fascinating city.
Have to get used to the controls here. Oh!
You can never have too many of these. 4 floors. It's impossible for a thief to have exited through the window. A conspicuous gallantry cross for meritorious service in Iraq, yet he only retired as a captain.
What do we got?
A list of travel expenses, but how did these papers end up on the floor? The bed is skillfully made. This earring, it is not the first time I've seen it, but where?
The woman in the elevator, right? Okay, how could a thief get into the room? We know that he haven't forced the hall door. He said wouldn't have gone through the window, so a thief using a key card.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
So what else do we got here? Can't remember. We did all this, right? Yes. So we did all this. We've been in here, right?
How long were you at breakfast, Captain?
A half an hour or so. Just a roll and some coffee.
So what are my objectives now? Whoops. We need to interrogate the neighbors, okay? You?
Go away, please.
A brief word, sir.
I will give you 2 brief words. Go away.
Monsieur.
I've been traveling all night from New York. Must I call the management?
Pardon, monsieur. I do not believe we have awakened a thief.
Talk to the captain. Earring.
Why was there an earring in your room?
An earring? A previous guest, I suspect. I don't wear them.
What about the opened window?
Did you leave the window open?
No. That must be how the thief escaped.
I think not. Unless the thief had wings.
What about the bed?
The bed is very neatly made, but the corners are not military style.
The price we paid for this hotel? I'm not going to make my own bloody bed.
Interesting pronoun, that. We.
Okay. So, how could the ticket have disappeared? So, select the 2 elements that reveal how the ticket could have disappeared. The door and the window.
I must admit I'm not right this time. This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
Okay. The wind blew on the papers, that is what pushed them down. The guest, maybe? Conclude.
The wind probably blew the papers on the floor as it came in through the window. Moreover, the door is closed. And I found an earring on the bedside table. The captain
Oops, sorry.
invited a woman into his room. Maybe she is our culprit. That's the right answer.
So, who is the woman? Okay, and conclude the wind have blown. Okay. Let's ask him about the woman. We can't. He doesn't want to speak with us. So... this woman.
That was easy.
I know. Question the captain. During confrontation. Like that you say confrontation.
Captain Arbuthnot, I have examined your room. Much was revealed, possibly more than you expected. Rest assured we will soon find your ticket.
It's about bloody time. I have a train to catch.
As do I.
You are traveling on the Orient Express?
We? If you will be good enough to answer a few questions, we may both make our train.
Ask away.
Please give me an account of your movements yesterday.
I spent most of my day in Istanbul, sightseeing. I returned to the hotel as the sun was setting. The desk clerk can confirm I was alone when I picked up my key. I spent the night alone. I had no visitors in my room.
Confrontation. One of these sentences contains a lie. We know that is correct because he had a brochure. I spent the night alone. That is incorrect.
Have you told me the entire truth, Captain Arbuthnot?
Of course. I want you to find my ticket.
Select the element that proves he is lying. The earring.
Can you explain the earring I found on the bedside table?
An earring? Yes. Forgive me, Mr. Poirot. I had some business correspondence that wanted answering. The hotel provides help for business travelers. They sent up a secretary. I dictated a letter, and she mailed it for me. I hadn't noticed that she had lost an earring.
And when did you invite this secretary? This woman may be the thief we are looking for.
That was yesterday evening. My ticket was still there when I went down to breakfast. She can't have taken it.
I see. Never mind. It is easily checked. And there was no other person in your room?
No, I swear there wasn't.
Ah, well, never mind. If it is not her, there is only one option left.
Fine. Please finish your job quickly. I'll be downstairs in the lobby.
Track completed. Question the... So where do we need to go? Ask the desk clerk. There's no mustaches lying around here? Bummer. Cleaning schedule.
Pardon, monsieur. May I inquire when the staff begins cleaning the rooms?
Every morning at breakfast time, sir. After making certain there are no guests in the room, of course.
Speak to the chambermaid.
May I speak with the chambermaid who cleaned room 411 this morning?
I hope you don't think that one of our staff stole the ticket.
No. Do not distress yourself. We seek only information.
I will summon her at once.
Oh, I'd ask her to bring her laundry cart.
Poirot is not going to touch the dirty laundry.
Damn it. Let's talk to the chambermaid. Room 411.
Do not be frightened, mademoiselle. Did you clean room 411 this morning?
Room 411? Yes, that is one of mine.
Ticket.
Did you see a ticket on the desk when you entered the room?
I'm sorry, I didn't notice a ticket. There was a wallet, but of course I did not touch it.
The window.
Did you open the window?
Yes, we always air the rooms. Oh, but I forgot to close the window. While I was making the bed, the person from next door was pounding on the wall. I wondered if he needed assistance. I tossed the dirty sheets in my cart, quickly finished mopping, and went to see, but it was nothing. But I'm afraid I left the window open. I'm so sorry.
The window left open, papers scattered on the floor. The chambermaid cleaning the room. I believe I can now visualize what happened.
Can you? Reconstruct the scene. So, put the evidence in the right order to find the correct chronology. So, she makes the bed, and the ticket lands in the cart, flies. So this one here, she airs the window. The wind blows the ticket lands. No. So let's do it like this. The dirty linen is dropped on top of the ticket. So that would be here. That would be here. She opens the window. No, she doesn't. She does this. Just this and then this, right? Parks the cart, opens the window, changes the bed sheet, the flue, lands in the cart, she drops it, she leaves.
Et voilà.
Explains to the captain where he found the ticket. Where he will find his ticket.
Mademoiselle, would you be so kind as to look in the sheets from room 411? And so the missing train ticket completes its strange journey. An open window, a laundry cart, and an annoying neighbor. But chance is the only guilty party in this dark mystery.
Mr. Poirot, I apologize. I believe my concern got the better of me, and I forgot myself. Thank you.
It was a case of great magnitude. I'm glad I was up to the challenge. And that, I think, is that.
So 3 or 4 mustaches has been found, so there's one left. So I missed one. Let's see if we can find it. No? Okay.
My bags are all packed. I have my ticket and papers. If you give me yours,
I'll hang on to mine.
but as your secretary...
As my secretary, you see to the bags, Hector.
Yes. Yes, sir.
That man, I have a curious impression of him, as if I were observing a wild animal, uncaged.
Hector. Before we do anything, I want to see if I can find the last dash. I believe it's down here in the lobby somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't. Not here on the desk. Doesn't really matter. Just thought it was close to one of the pillars here, but it was lying on one of these pillars. Okay, let's go into the character. Okay, can't do anything. So, okay, what did you want me to do? Still want me to leave the hotel? Can I go over to the dude? Nope, he's not interested.
We must leave for the station. Our bags are in the taxi. Did you find the ticket?
It was a case most difficult, but somehow Hercule Poirot managed.
I knew you could do it. Now we can sit back and enjoy a relaxing train ride.
The very first publication of the story Murdering was... Guess I wasn't allowed to read it.
You are in luck, Poirot. Of course, no journey on this train is ever ordinary, but this is a special occasion. To celebrate the 140 years of the Orient Express, the engine will be none other than the splendid Pacific 231G558. There she is, Poirot. The most celebrated train in history. Oh, my eyes fill with tears of pride. It is time we were aboard, my friend. Follow me. The wagon-lit conductor, Pierre Michel, will direct you to your compartment.
Lead the way, Book.
But not right now.
Built in France in 1922 by the Compagnie Batignolles-Châtillon. At the time of its purchase by the SNCF in 1938, it could reach speeds up to 130 kilometers per hour. Wait until you see. It is like traveling back in time. Today, the train is limited to 100 kilometers per hour. I assure you, that will be more than fast enough to get you to Paris in time for your connection
Can we
to London.
find a mustache lying around here?
You will bask in the magic that is the Orient Express.
Not here on the benches.
My friend Book did not lie. His train is a beautiful machine.
Doku Expressi.
A moment to savor, to see the famous locomotive after so many years.
Before I do anything, I want to explore. No? Nothing? Nothing in the crate? Oh.
Princess Dragomirov's pet minor bird. An unusual traveling companion.
Eh?
My luggage is not stacked well. I am resisting the temptation of lining it up properly.
Good evening, monsieur. Your compartment is number 202. However, I am afraid that all the others are already full.
Fool? But how can that be?
It is incredible, monsieur. All the world likes to travel tonight.
All the same, you must find room for this gentleman here.
I can exercise my powers of observation while they try to find me a bed.
He is a friend of mine. He can have number 201.
It is taken, monsieur.
What? Number 201?
Yes, monsieur. We are full. Full everywhere.
The 140th anniversary.
Michel, listen to me very carefully. You will leave us now.
I will?
Most assuredly. And when you return,
Why did you order so much lobster, Hotaru?
My dear Freya, I need it for my specialty on the second night. And if the lobster a la mori isn't fresh, the passengers will know.
We don't have enough space for my desserts. Tonight, molten chocolate cake. Tomorrow, my specialty.
That is not my concern. They will not have room for them anyway.
Serve your lobster tonight.
Chicken a la mori must be the first night dish for the travelers. It is easier to digest.
Ugh, you really are the egomaniac everyone says you are.
I have every reason to be. I am the engine. You are just the caboose.
Oh, wow. You're just a caboose. Who are these people?
Darling, we have to get aboard.
I know.
I have heard of the phobia of fear of flying, but fear of trains?
Now you're making fun of me.
Never, my love. We'll board shortly, once our compartment is ready.
Eh? Who are you?
Notice the young woman from the hotel. She again wishes to watch the old man with his little friend, but not to be seen herself.
Eh? Those are the guys from the hotel. Hector or
Is
something.
everything aboard the train, Hector?
In your compartment, Mr. Ratchet. I'm having them disinfect the room again as you instructed. I also got a call from the Indians. The sale is going
Mr.
through.
Dancer, hello.
There was never any doubt. No other phone calls, Hector? From Geneva or Venice?
No, sir. Who were you expecting?
Never you mind. Check our tickets. We're not going in until everything is confirmed.
The young man seems quite agreeable, but the other...
Hector, and what was the guy's name?
Something quite different.
There's the captain.
Mary.
Not now. Not now. When it's all over, when it's behind us, then.
Mary.
Poirot, I am mortified. The 140th anniversary, perhaps, but such a plague of passengers.
How is the Drifter going, Dancer? I've seen you've been playing it, but I don't want to play it because I want to try it myself. New node. Passenger discussion. The young man fills what role in relation to the older man? His secretary.
Yes.
What is this woman afraid of? Oh, taking the train?
Adequate.
She's worried.
Well done.
Stores in the refrigerator.
Good.
Who's this woman watching? Was it these two?
Good job. That was easy.
Big brain. I just want to see. Okay. Join Mobuk and Michelle.
Poirot, we have a solution. A gentleman has not yet come.
An Englishman, a Monsieur Harris.
A name of good omen.
It is already time to leave. What do I care for Mr. Harris?
As Monsieur pleases. I had your things sent straight to your compartment. Unfortunately, you will be with another traveler.
No.
Only for the first night. It cannot be helped.
I will survive, mon ami.
Monsieur Book, we can't find enough space in the kitchen refrigerator to store all of my ingredients.
How is it possible?
His recipes are extravagant. We need to leave something on the platform.
If my lobsters don't go, I don't go.
And have the passengers on the Orient Express go hungry? Never.
Must I intervene? The problem is unworthy of Poirot, but I do not intend to starve on the most luxurious train in the world.
Yes, we have to solve that one. It's been going all right. It has a good graphics and a great soundtrack. Yeah, that's from what I've been hearing.
Thank you for coming to help
But
us.
I didn't really want to see it because I want to play it myself.
Everything into the Gary's refrigerator. Obviously, my entree are more important than dessert.
If Mr. Mori delays his lobsters for a day or two, we can restock at another station.
Delay?
Thank you.
Ask me to delay?
I've seen a
Calm
I've seen a
yourself, my
bit
friend.
of
I'm
it.
sure we can find a solution. Is that a diagram of the refrigerator? May I see it?
Yes, he refuses to look at it.
Okay, so she's American. Profession, she's a pastry chef, and I would say she is 21, 27?
My little gray cells did not let me down.
Can I update any others? Okay, nothing yet about him. Okay, so we got a puzzle here, so I can move it. How? Oh, so it's just a reset, okay? So that won't work. So let's put that here, that there. That won't work. I can't rotate it? Interact? No. So that could go here, but that means I'll lose space. So we need this one here, maybe? I move that one here. I have this one here, that one there. That won't go there. But this one has to go out. I can put this one here, but then we lose a space. I can put this here. That won't work. So if I move this away, put that here. Still lose space up here. So if I move this away, I move that away, I put... No, I'm still gonna lose weight, so... Still gonna lose space. This could go here. That could go here. That could go here. That could go there. This could go here, and that could go there.
Et voilà.
You saved tomorrow night's dinner. Mr. Poirot, I will reserve the finest lobster just for you.
I look forward to it, monsieur. And to the dessert, mademoiselle.
Hopefully, that will be the last mystery you face on our journey, my dear Poirot. Your compartment for tonight only is at the back of the second-class carriage, number 102. Tomorrow, you move to a private compartment.
Thank you. Show me some respect. Before we go on the train, let's see if we can find a mustache lying around, because I believe there is one here somewhere, and I can't remember if it's on a stool or a bench, but I know there's one around.
Ah, the restaurant car, the most important car on any self-respecting train.
I believe it's on one of the chairs. Hello, lady. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't see any. Oh well. So what is my task at the moment? I have to what? Find my compartment.
Welcome, Monsieur Poirot. I apologize for the delay.
Thank you, Monsieur Michel. I am delighted you could accommodate me.
So, okay.
Wrong compartment. I need to find number 102.
These first-class rooms are very spacious and luxurious.
Damn.
Wrong compartment. I need to find number 102.
Sure.
Pardon me?
Oh, my apologies.
Thank you, kind sir.
Wrong compartment. I need to find number 102. Wrong compartment. I need to find number 102.
Oh, the bathroom, or not the bathroom, the restroom. Oh no, the queen, or the princess.
This lady has a style of her own, eccentric but chic.
She got blue hair.
Wrong compartment. I need to find number 102.
Yes. 104, 103. Do I just have to find my own compartment? Yes. 102.
Excuse me, I think you made a mistake.
You are Mr. Harris?
No, my name is McQueen. There is no other berth on the train, monsieur. All is arranged. Yours is the upper berth. We start in 1 minute. The train's remarkably full.
En voiture!
Listen, sir, if you'd rather have the lower berth, easier and all that, well, that's all right by me.
No, you are too amiable. It is for one night only, at Belgrade.
Oh, I see. You're getting out at Belgrade.
Not exactly.
Can I turn up the music a bit? Bit low. Audio? There. Night has passed since the train departure of Inmisted on the evening of the second night of the journey. Orient Express, December 16, 2023 at 7 p.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served. You may join the rest of the passengers in the dining car.
Before I do anything, I need to get some more coffee. So, yeah. I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna pause it, and yeah. I'll be right back. See you in a bit. There, I'm back. And the kitty's been fed, so she will go to sleep. So, back to Hercule Poirot. So, talk to the... What was the objective? Book in the restaurant carte. Let's just check the chairs here, if there's any. I don't see any. So this is the bar area?
Excuse me, monsieur. Pierre asked me to inform you that a passenger left us, so his room is yours. Monsieur Bouc instructed that your things be transferred to room 202 during dinner. You will be more comfortable in first class.
It is true what you say. Thank you,
Mr. Fauché, monsieur.
Fauché? Oh. If anybody sees a mustache, just let me know. I don't see anything. Nothing here. Nothing on the floor. Here we go. Anything with the characters? Nothing yet. Guess the game will tell me. Here we have Miss Bouc, but let's just go further. See if we can find anything.
Yes, sir?
Hello,
yes,
my
sir?
Oh, okay. There is Miss Bouc.
Please, my friend, join me. I have taken the liberty of ordering you your lobster.
Thank you.
It appears our fellow passengers are all gathered here again tonight.
Ah. If I had but the pen of a Balzac, I would depict the scene.
Oh, it is an idea, that.
Ah, you agree. It has not been done, I think. And yet, it lends itself to romance, my friend. All around us are people of all classes, of all nationalities, of all ages. For 3 days, these people, these strangers to one another, are brought together. They sleep and eat under one roof. They cannot get away from each other. At the end of the journey, they part. They go their several ways, never perhaps to see each other again.
Certainly it interests us, inviting us to watch and wonder about their lives.
Ah, I know you, my friend. Even now, your mind, it is at work. Let us test it. For example, what do you make of those two?
These two?
Mamma mia, you can feel the power of engine. We climb into the mountains with ease.
Hey,
I
dear.
know something about the power, and this baby has it in spades.
There's something special about a train. I'll give you that. I sell toys, and model trains are one of our biggest items. And not just for children either.
You sell model cars too?
Sure, but give me a train any day.
Oh, my friend. What do you have against the cars? Now I work at Fortuna in Italy as a spokesperson. We are producing the next generation of electric cars, the Fortuna Firenze. Like the city, it is beautiful. We got the
I kind of like that it's in the year 2023,
so much.
but the entire atmosphere, it goes back to like
It's just that there's something magical about a train.
back in the old days. So he sounds Italian, right? He is a spokesperson, and he's probably 59.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
He's a driver?
No, not good.
Oh, he's Spanish.
This is wrong. But I must admit I'm not right this time.
What?
I do not think that's the right answer. Think, Poirot. That is not a good... No.
What?
Not good.
Telling me he's 35? Okay.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
The loud gentleman is very confident, a master of his own fate.
He doesn't look like
It
a
is
person
as
of
much in the
35,
inflection as it
but
is
okay.
in the words. He believes in winning. Also, that he is the one who will win.
You are a magician.
I know.
Oh, it is not a parlor trick, my friend. It is simply observation.
What about these people here?
I was visiting my daughter. She works at the American Embassy in Istanbul. I told her she'd never find a husband there. Since I wanted to see Paris on my way home, she told me I should take this high-class train. I can't wait to see Paris. It looks beautiful in the movies, but it couldn't be more beautiful than Schenectady in the good old US of A. That's where I'm living now. And you, Miss Debenham, was it? Where do you hail from?
I was born in the UK.
Oh, that's in England, isn't it? What do you do for a living?
I teach English to children in other countries.
I see. Oh, I wish I spoke a foreign language. My daughter speaks several languages. Let me tell you about her work. It's very important.
So she's British. She's an English teacher, and she's 23?
No, not
And he's
good.
40.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
I know.
There is much you can learn about someone just by observing them and listening. For example, that lady is reserved. She reveals little. She is self-contained. Some secret prompts her to allow her dinner companion to carry the conversation. I confess, in this case, what I witnessed in Istanbul suggests more, but I will respect her privacy.
You will always amaze me. My friend, this is one of the best desserts I have ever eaten.
You have always had the sweet tooth.
But this, it is a masterpiece. I can't understand how the dessert can be so good. I would love to know what the recipe is.
So what do we got here?
I couldn't tell what flavor the ice cream is.
I would say it's vanilla. Oh, it does look like lemon, right?
It looks like lemon. Look at the zest.
Yes, I wasn't sure what that was.
What else?
What is the red fruit?
Oh, raspberry?
It looks like a raspberry.
You have a good eye, Poirot.
Anything else?
The biscuit is the foundation of the dessert. All else is built upon it. What do you think?
Now I can't move the camera. Crushed biscuit.
It looks like crushed biscuits, my friend.
Finely observed, indeed. Poirot, I am embarrassed to ask you a great favor.
It is so good because they taste the poison? I don't think so.
Due to the great favor you have done me. How may I assist you?
We don't know yet.
This dessert is sublime. If only I had the recipe. Unfortunately, the pastry chef, Miss Nielsen, she will guard her secrets. But you, my friend, I am sure you could make her confess.
You wish me to persuade the pastry chef to give up her recipe?
You who are the expert at interrogation.
Book,
I've seen the movie a few times, so I do remember the plot and the stuff, but yeah.
Who, as you say,
I wonder how they adapted to the game.
To remind you.
And I guess I'll figure it out when I get there.
What wouldn't I do for you, my friend?
Oh, thank you, Poirot. Good luck.
So now we have to persuade her to tell us the recipe. So let's see on my map here. Talk to... I'll try to get the recipe from her, from my friend. Same with me. I wouldn't say young. What, maybe 10, 15 years ago? But yeah. There's been so many iterations of the story.
That was a magnificent dessert you served us tonight. I wanted to tell you personally how much both Monsieur Bouc and I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, sir.
In fact, it is so good. Monsieur Bouc insists on knowing how you made it.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. You must know a chef never gives away their recipes. But... well, you helped with the refrigerator, and without space in it for me, there would have been no dessert. Very well. To prepare tonight's dessert, first I melt sugar to make caramel. Then I spread this caramel to make tuiles. Between two tuiles, I add a small scoop of lemon ice cream, and I put the whole thing on a strawberry crown.
Poirot, you are suspicious even now. The pastry chef gave up her prized recipe a little too easily. I sense she wasn't entirely...
Didn't she say strawberry? That was raspberry.
Thank you for sharing your recipe with me. But I doubt those are strawberries you're using.
Oops. You have a good eye, Monsieur Poirot. Very well. What fruit do you think I used?
Raspberry.
You used raspberries, not strawberries. I'm not fooled.
You're right.
Hey,
Mr.
Mac.
Bouc, he
How
couldn't
you
tell the
doing?
difference. Let's move on to the bottom part of the dessert.
Long time no speak.
My favorite part of the dessert.
First, I melted some butter. I crumbled pieces of chocolate into the butter. Then I placed the mix in a circular mold. Finally, I let the whole thing cool down to let it harden.
I don't remember there was chocolate.
It's certainly not chocolate that you've crumbled.
I see you do have an excellent palate. Do you know what ingredients I used?
Crushed biscuit.
A clever pastry chef might mix crushed biscuits with butter to create this delicious base.
That's it. You're getting closer to the entire recipe.
Closer? I've caught murderers with less difficulty than this.
I'll give you one last challenge. I'm sure you will be able to figure out the order I mix my ingredients in. If you can, you will have earned my recipe.
Mademoiselle, solving the murder of Roger Ackroyd was easier than this.
The recipe for the dessert. So, the vanilla is added just before the flour. Okay. Eggs are added first or last. The orange peel comes later than the flour. You should never add sugar and milk consecutively. The sugar is added later than the vanilla. The eggs and the oranges peel are right next to each other in the recipe. So the eggs are added first or last. Peel comes later than the flour. You should never add sugar and milk. The sugar is added later than the vanilla. The eggs and orange peels are right next to each other. So there. The vanilla is added just before the flour, so if this is the flour, this is the vanilla, this is the sugar and milk, right? The sugar is added later than the vanilla. Let's try this. So the vanilla is added just before the flour. So that is wrong. So the vanilla is added just before the flour. Here it is. The orange peel comes later than the flour. Yes. You should never add milk and sugar consecutively. So here we have this. The eggs and oranges are next to each other. So the vanilla is added just before the flour. No. So the vanilla is added just before the flour. It is. The eggs are added first or last. It is. The orange peel comes later than the flour. It does. You should never add sugar and milk consecutively. They aren't. The sugar is added later than the vanilla. It is. The eggs and orange peel are right next to each other. So the vanilla is added just before the flour. It is. The eggs are added first or last. It is. The orange peel comes later than the flour. It is. You should never add milk and sugar consecutively. They're not. The sugar is added later than the vanilla. It is. The eggs and oranges peel are next to each other. Like this.
Et voilà.
Yeah, I'm good.
As promised, my recipe is yours. Give me 5 minutes to write it down for you.
And a bit
I am in
sick for a while, and I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're getting better. Or you're writing that you're getting better, but still.
I can take advantage of this moment to resume my little observations of the passengers.
Did you enjoy the meal?
I'm not used to meals like this.
You do not have good restaurants in Kenya?
Actually, we do. This isn't the 1930s.
I did not mean to offend.
You didn't like the meal?
The lobster, it was undercooked, and the potatoes were too dry.
I expect, being Princess Dragomirov's assistant, You must be used to eating well.
Cooking is an art. You do not need to wear the chef's hat to be an artist.
What is your favorite dish?
Curry roast. It is a specialty of mine.
So we definitely know she's German. She is assistant. Oh. And I bet she's definitely not 23. She's not 76, so 33? Oh, have you been hospitalized or just been sick? Like, so we got these two. Who else? Got these two. So let's look at these two. That's Hector and his
I made
boss.
a lot of progress on the expenses last night, sir. I should be done by tomorrow morning.
You're supposed to be a fast worker, Hector.
Sorry, sir. Working here is not as comfortable as in our office in Boston.
You're lucky to ride in a train like this.
So he's an American. He is a secretary, and he's 40.
That was easy.
Here you are, sir. My recipe. Please tell Mr. Book he should not expect my recipes for the other desserts.
Thank you very much, mademoiselle. I know he will sincerely appreciate the gesture, and I will make certain he gets the message.
Recipe from Mrs. Nilsson.
Poirot, you were gone such a long time.
It proved more challenging than I expected.
This is wonderful. Did it require the use of your little grey cells?
It sure
More
did.
the exercise of my little taste buds.
Thank you so much, my friend. Eat your dessert. You've earned it.
Just sick, not much social energy, so Twitch has been mostly lurking. I get that. But glad you're slowly bouncing back.
Good evening. My name is Ratchet. I think that I have the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Hercule Poirot, is that so?
You have been correctly informed, monsieur.
Your exploits are well known on my side of the Atlantic. In my country, we come to the point quickly. Mr. Poirot, I want you to take on a job for me. Are you interested in earning a lot of money?
My clientele, monsieur, is limited nowadays. I undertake very few cases.
Why, naturally. I understand that. But this, Mr. Poirot, means big money. Big money.
So, he's definitely an American. He's a businessman, and I bet he's 35? He's definitely not 62.
I must admit I know.
He's 62. This game.
That was easy.
What is it you wish me to do for you, monsieur Ratchet?
Mr. Poirot, I am a rich man. A very rich man. Men in that position have enemies. I have an enemy.
Monsieur, in my experience, when a man is in a position to have, as you say, enemies, then it does not usually resolve itself into one enemy only.
Yes, I appreciate that point. Enemy or enemies, it doesn't matter. What does matter is my safety.
In the second
My
or
life
third
has been
murder on
threatened,
the Orient
Mr.
Express
Poirot.
game you've played?
I'm a man who can take pretty good care of himself. But as I look at it, a little insurance wouldn't hurt. And remember, big money.
I regret,
Oh.
monsieur, that I cannot oblige you.
What's wrong with my proposition?
If you will forgive me...
Now I'm curious. Now you've put me on the spot. Because I don't think I have played other Hercule Poirot games, but I haven't played there's an old DOS one, yes. But I haven't played the this is the first one. But I have played other Hercule Poirot games. I've played like the London case, the first cases, ABC Murders. I've played Murder on the Nile. I streamed that, like, was it last year I streamed that game? But there haven't been any Murder on the Orient Express. Or am I mistaken? Now I'm curious, because the London case, I've played the ABC Murder, the first cases. I honestly don't remember. Wasn't there one with a fire with a train? But that wasn't Hercule. That wasn't Orient Express. I honestly can't remember.
Me for being personal.
I've played so many of them.
Like your face, Mr. Ratchet. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to finish my coffee.
I remember there was one where there was a fire on a train, but I don't think that was Murder on the Orient Express. That was just an accident on a train. Okay, what do I have to do? Go sleep in the new cabin. Okay. Has anyone dropped a mustache? Not that I see. Let's go this way. Can I go in here? Yeah. A refrigerator. Maybe we were talking about them when I played the Murder on the Nile, maybe? I honestly can't remember. I remember we've been talking about them. Wasn't there a legal distinct parole games based on this guy? There's one.
Another delightful trophy for my collection.
Was it the ABC Murder? I honestly can't remember. I remember there was one that was somewhat based on it with the where he was on a train and some fire or something, but I honestly can't remember. Let's see. No mustaches out here. Nothing in the storage room. Yes. Can't speak with this guy.
A nightcap, Monsieur Poirot?
A cup of coffee, Monsieur Fauché. Then I will retire to my new compartment.
I'm sure you will find it to be most comfortable.
There's these games
stopped?
anyway, so it does get confusing. It does.
Yes, sir. Belgrade Station. If you'd like to go out and get some fresh air, now is the time. The train leaves at 9:15.
No, I see that it is snowing. I will not seek out the fresh air.
Probably a wise decision. May I suggest a chocolate to accompany your coffee? It is produced by my father, the best chocolatier in Switzerland.
I would never refuse a chocolate with such high recommendation.
I know you will enjoy it, and please let me know if there is anything else you
I
require.
remember there was something in one of the games where there was a fire in a train. But I honestly can't remember which one it was. It wasn't Murder on the Nile. Or was it? I honestly can't remember. Swiss, he's a bartender, and I would say he's 28.
Et voilà.
Big brain.
Everything was perfect. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Is there anything you require, monsieur?
No, merci.
Why, I thought you'd left us. You said you were getting off at Belgrade.
You misunderstood me.
But, man, your baggage, it's gone.
It has been moved into another compartment, that is all.
Oh, I see.
First class, that is me. Monsieur?
I wish you a good night, Monsieur Poirot.
Good night.
I hope you'll sleep well and that your head will be better in the morning.
It is just the cold. I'm now making myself a cup of tea.
I hope it'll warm you up.
Milady?
I hope so. Good night.
Well, good night, my dear. What a brave girl. On the other hand, that man there in the next cabin, Monsieur Ratchet, he scares the hell out of me. There's something wrong about that man. My daughter always says I'm very intuitive. When Mama gets a hunch, she's dead right. That's what my daughter says. And I've got a hunch about that man. He's next door to me, and I don't like it. I put my bags against the communicating door last night. I thought I heard him trying the handle. Well, whoever you are, I'm going right to bed to read. Good night.
Good night, madam. Whoever I am?
Monsieur Ratchet seems very upset.
My room. Nah, I'm not going to sleep yet. I want to explore. I probably can explore. Oh. Yes, we're going to bed. Got to sleep.
Ah, finally a real bed fit for a king or a very tired detective.
Yeah, I guess he sleeps in the pajamas. Go to sleep in your cabin, okay? My phone. I hear a ding.
Monsieur Ratchet?
Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé.
When did we hear that? 12:37. Okay. Okay. The game will tell me. 1:15. So how'd you get proper sleep in this train, huh?
Good night, madame.
Everything okay?
The American lady?
Yes, don't worry. You'll know how Mrs. Hubbard is. Imagine to yourself the time I have had with her. She insists, but insists, that there is a man in her compartment. Just imagine it, monsieur. In a space of this size, where would he conceal himself? I argue with her. I point out that it is impossible. She insists. She woke up and there was a man there. And how, I ask, did he get out and leave the door bolted behind him? But she will not listen to reason.
That one does not leave time to listen.
Are we stopped?
The train has stopped, Mr. Michel.
We have run into a snowdrift. Heaven knows how long we shall be here. I remember once being snowed in for 7 days.
Where are we?
Between Winkowski and Brod.
Oh la la. It's time for me to go back to bed.
I wish you a good night, monsieur. Or what is left of it.
It's only 1 a.m. Come on. Can I look up the door again? So he's going back to... Okay. Okay, that was my... "20 minutes of sleep. Oh my god.
The train is still stuck and the snow continues to fall. I should have taken an airplane. Well, I must make the best of it and join the other passengers for breakfast.
Go to the dining car.
The mustache comb to tame unruly nuts.
What kind of nuts?
Finest of curling irons for the mustache. Wax to preserve the perfect symmetry of the mustache.
Anything else?
The train still hasn't left.
Damn, it's bright.
Good morning, Monsieur Michel.
Good morning, sir. Please enjoy our special breakfast in our restaurant.
Thank you. Avil. Anything in the bathroom? Toilet? No? Not on the floor? No. Current ointment on my nose touch my face with a curling iron from my perfect mustache.
This delay is intolerable. I am supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris in 2 days.
Ah, your electric.
My daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on the train until I got to Paris. And now...
Let's just try this. If that changes anything.
Now we may be here for days, and my boat sails
Nope, now the screen is tearing.
Tomorrow.
Great. Let's just put on VSync then.
Oh, how am I going to catch it now? I can't even send an email to cancel it. I'm just too mad to talk about it.
My colleagues were to meet me in Paris. They will wonder what has happened to me. I can get no words to them. What will they think? We have...
Good morning, madam. The snow is a predicament, is it not?
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
Ah, the accent. Would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it, I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov.
We dispense with the old titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities to restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to make your acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
Yeah, I agree. It's so weird. Like, he has a cell phone, and yet we're on an old train.
A beautiful piano. What a luxury.
It is weird.
No one to play.
Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
But then again, I do like the different. I do like the modern take on it. It's a nice mix of things.
She just has to lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc, but that is because he is a director of the line, not because he has a masterful character.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr.
Poirot.
Mr. Poirot.
Good morning, Mr. Fauchet. You have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin, triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
Any mustaches in here now?
The Orient Express bar is certainly well stocked.
Nope. Let's get something to eat.
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Bouc asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
Seriously, I can't get a breakfast?
Look here, Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
Modern day is interesting. It does allow for more variation of puzzles and forensics techniques, which is always a bonus for exactly.
You obviously have some influence.
Like it's not stuck with the old method, but a modern take. Yeah, keeping the but keeping it real. Somewhat respect to the old times. Just what I kind of like with this and the Murder on the Nile. There it was.
Come to Poirot, my exquisitely sculpted friend.
I actually think it's amazing that she can chop carrots with only one hand. She doesn't have to hold the carrot down. She can just, yeah, chop away. Skills, man. Is there something in here? He said 2 or 3. The Poirot series is pretty old. It's hard to find anyone under 35 now. Yeah. But there has been a lot of series. Both like in the TV and I don't know how many have made like different iterations of Hercule Poirot and yeah. Did he say 203?
Monsieur Bouc is waiting for you in front of room 203.
Thank you.
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed. Stabbed.
A passenger? Which passenger?
In there. He's an American. A man called Ratchet. It
Dun,
was
dun,
his
dun.
valet masterman who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours.
Like that.
The murderer
There's no
is
cell
with us.
tower.
On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. In truth, this problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept, then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
Character menu updated. This is what I think is so weird. I go into my mind map. I can't get to the character select menu. So I have to go out of this menu, go in here, and then find them. It's so weird that they haven't, like...
Good. We are all at your service. This is the room.
Analyze the crime scene. Noticed in many recent games that they have tried slight modifications on the portrayal of Hercule Poirot.
Dr. Constantine.
But they kept his mustache.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please. If you need any help, I won't be far away.
So he's at Nairobi, right? So Kenyan, he is a medical examiner, right? And 47?
This is wrong. But I'm never far from the truth.
Or was he just a doctor? Yes.
That's the right answer.
Okay, so what do we got?
Where can the killer have gone? The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room.
Okay. Hills.
A box of sleeping pills. I'll take photos.
No.
This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side. The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
So what do we got here?
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
Are you sure? Broken mobile screen. Oh, when was this David Suchet's portrayal? Was that? There's been so many iterations of it. Exotic vape. Banana.
Does it belong to Ratchet? I'll take photos.
I take photos. Wow, a gun.
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready, yet it was no use to him. I will leave it here for the police.
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times. Several alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you.
The watch is broken. The hands are stopped at 1:15 a.m. One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
What's this?
A handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered on it.
Okay, so that was probably the guy that I remember. The night of the murder.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under
But I
suspicion
do like that they have changed his view on Poirot. That he's not like a small, chubby man. This guy seems more forthcoming, like a bit more open and honest, and a bit more social than the other guy that he was portrayed back then. I must admit, the old Poirot, he seemed like a very, I wouldn't say obtuse, stubborn, selfish guy. This guy seems a bit more open and linked with the victim.
Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Clues in the room.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
The victim.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
The cold.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
Kitty? Oh.
Expensive clothing, recently laundered. Not exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
Okay. Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly, the bouquet turned into a butterfly, and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There was twice as many. Alice arrived in front of a door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest." 1,000, 10, and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There was twice as many, so 990 times 2? Right? No. A 1,000 minus 10, that's 990, times 2, that's 1880. If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest. Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly, and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of a door, asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest." Damn, I was right.
Not very surprising.
A lot of money.
Unusual letter, this.
For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near. We never forget. No. Call Cairo, check carpets delivery, Orient Express, call DC, check something something.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep. Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep. A meeting place on the
Botanity
back of a postcard. Someone with the initials A.W.
So I think we have examined everything. So let's see here. Restore the torn picture. Oh, we can rotate it. Okay, so here is a bunny. Here's some feet. Bunny or a cat? For Daisy.
For Daisy. Interesting. Et voilà.
Recap events. So, select 2 elements that help uncover what happened the night of the murder. Sleeping pills? And the glass? Threatening was found in his safe, so that would explain the gun. Was on his guard and sleeping pills.
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life. That's the right answer.
Okay. Who were the 2 persons who worked for Ratchet? We have this guy. Who else was working for him? Mr. Masterman? Right? Weren't these 2 the... No.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
Interrogate Ratchet's secretary. Interrogate Ratchet's valet. Okay? Oh, another mind map. Select 2 elements that reveal the most likely way the murderer exit Ratchet's room. The connecting door is not latched. Was able to get through the connecting door because it was not latched, so... The murderer was able to get through the connecting door because it was not latched, but he did say there was nothing... But this is not a way out because he said the hallway was broken by him, so that is not an exit for him. I'm gonna try it anyway.
I do not think that's the right answer.
Exactly. And if I do this... But he said there was no traces in the snow of foot... Okay.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
Don't say this is the way. Okay.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubbard's room. Et voilà.
And another mind map. Who are the two people who could have seen the murder leaving the room? These two, right?
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
Oh no, him, of course, the valet.
That was easy.
So now we have a lot of people to interrogate. We have to interrogate Ratchet's valet, we have to his secretary, we have to engage Michelle and Hubbard.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
The chain lock is broken.
No, I want to leave the room. Thank you.
So, Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot. Do not worry, mon ami. I believe our culprit has no plans to strike again. Monsieur Ratchet was the target. Of that I am convinced.
Alibi.
Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Ah, naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
Investigation.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under his pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not
Can
find
you just call it an e-smoke or e-cig or vapor?
This criminal is an amateur.
It's like saying, I found his phone and I read his electronic email.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
Let's go in here.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I am afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my God! I knew it! I knew it!
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes, you must.
So she's an American, right? She is a housewife, and she is 60?
That's the right answer.
What can we find here?
The luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
There's nothing? Guess not.
This door connects to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment. It was latched on this side. Here is a jacket button. It bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Another delightful trophy for my collection.
Last night.
Madame, please tell me about last night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the dark it was. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. "Come in," I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
The connecting door.
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the two compartments?
But I had. Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her. She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Ratchet.
It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet alive.
H-embroidered handkerchief.
Is this your handkerchief?
No, not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care. It's not mine, and I would certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Smoker?
Are you a smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
The button.
I found a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to...
A train employee?
A train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket later, to be sure. I have not finished inspecting your room. If you don't mind...
You haven't? Okay.
Let's see if Mrs. Hubbard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door. This hook is probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag. I can see the latch very well from here, even with the toiletry bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Hubbard.
Liar. Latch confrontation.
Mrs. Hubbard, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
What sentences? Yes, I was told, as I told you, I was already in bed. That is a lie.
Are you sure everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
Latch visible.
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying? It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details matter, madame. A man has been most savagely murdered. You will excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Forget my toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Ratchet.
Madame Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her.
Thank you for your assistance, madame.
Search room 204. So, where are we now? We've done all this. Now I need to interrogate the Michel. That should be the valet, right?
Monsieur Michel, I
Yes.
must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I'll do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you.
He is a valet and he is 57?
I must admit I'm not right this time. Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Oh, Calais.
No, not good.
Are you saying he's 33?
This is wrong. But I'm never
Controller.
far from the truth. I must admit I'm not right this. I do not think that's the right answer.
God damn it.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
I'm dumb. List of passengers.
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Thank you. The Queen, number of places, Pierre, staff, blah, blah, blah.
Are you
Smoker.
a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
Ratchet?
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American.
So his
gentleman,
valet.
Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
Presence at 1:15.
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
The last station.
What is the last station where we stopped?
Winkowski.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
Missing button.
I found a button from an Orient Express staff jacket. Did you lose one by any chance?
No, monsieur. As you can see, I have all my buttons. It is not mine.
Mr. Michel's activity. Mr. Hubbard calls Michel, then speak with him. Until morning, so that is there. Smokes on the station platform of Winkowski, so... So make his bed.
I do not think that's the right answer. No, not good.
Stays at the post until the morning. That we know is true. He says a bar car. He goes McQueen's bed. Could it be like this? I honestly can't remember. Stuck in the snow shift, calls Michael.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
The train is stuck by snowdrift. Ratchet calls Michelle. Hubbard calls Michelle. Train is stuck by the snowdrift. Ratchet calls Michelle. I want to interrogate him again. Where were you at 1:15?
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary. He had spent the evening talking with. At 2 a.m.,
Okay.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. No, not good.
He said around 1:15 I went to talk with him. Is it this way around then?
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer. I do not think that's the right answer. I must admit I'm not right this time. This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
Where am I going wrong here?
No, not good.
Ah, I thought that. There.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. I do not think that's the right answer.
There we go.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
The killer avoided Mrs. Michelle. Select 2 elements to help deduce how the killer avoided being seen by Michelle. The train leaves at Roxton at 2:30 and went for a smoke.
Think, Poirot.
What?
That is not a good answer.
There we go.
While Monsieur Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauchet in the bar car between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., the murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen. My little gray cells did not let me down.
Well, Mrs. Hubbard can be a subject.
According to the information I have, this is a solid choice.
And technically, he could be, because he said he was away between 1 and 15, or 1 and 20, and his clock was, so he could technically.
This appears to be a good lead.
What do we got left? We still have the valet and the secretary. Let's see if there's anybody at the bar. My lady. Before we do anything, I need to get something to drink and a restroom break, so I'll be right back. There. I'm back. More coffee and more gaming.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
No mustache? No mustache. Who do we have to interrogate again? Ratchet's secretary and Ratchet's valet. Okay. You out here? No. Guess we go back. Can't talk with that lady. Hey, ATM machine. How you doing? Wonder if the solution in this game is the same as the novel. Yeah, I've never finished this game. I started playing it offline like last year sometime, but I never really got a chance to finish it, so I don't know. Is there anything new with the doctor? No. So time will tell. Oh, that's my own room. Back out. There is Mr. Masterman. Whatever his name is. McQueen Masterman or something.
Monsieur Edward Masterman, I believe. May I ask you some questions?
I can barely talk. I have a terrible toothache.
We have a doctor on board the train. Perhaps...
I do not need a doctor. I use essential oils. If you can find my flask of clove oil in my box, I would
In the
be
novel,
grateful.
the victim was the mastermind of a tiny disguised version of the... I mean, yeah. I honestly can't remember. I just remember that all of the people were involved in somehow.
This toothache is torture.
So, what have we got?
By the smell, I think that the jojoba oil spilled on the other bottles, leaving their labels illegible. I must find another way to find which one is Masterman's toothache remedy.
Okay.
The weighing scale is soaked in jojoba oil. It's unusable. Ah, this old scale will do the job. To start, I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
Okay. So let's try this here. And that one there. So that one is the heaviest. So let's put that one there. Still the heaviest. Still the heaviest. Okay. So far so good. So we know this is the heaviest one. So far, we're so good. So now this is the heaviest one. So now the red one is the heaviest one. Correct? Please tell me I have... Did I get it correctly?
Oh, this toothache is the heart, sir.
What? I guess not. Now I can start all over again.
To start, I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
Okay, we start all over again. So for now we know that this one is the heaviest one. So we try the black one. So that one is the heaviest one, right? So the blue is the heaviest one. So we now know the green is heavier than the red one. So the red one is the heavier one. So that far is so good. So the blue should also be heavier than the red one. It is. And this should be heavier than the red one. Good. And the black one is heavier than the... Okay. So we know this one here. What about the black one? Is the black one heavier than the green one? No.
Now that I know
there we
the
go.
order, I think that I can easily guess which one is the clove oil.
So, you're 5, you're 2, so 2 is here, 5 is here. So 2 is here, 5 is here, 7 is here.
Here is Monsieur Masterman's remedy.
Here is your remedy. I hope it will help.
Thank you very much, sir. Ah, well, I can finally speak without too much pain. I'm ready to answer
That was quick working medicine, but okay.
Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
There we go.
Et voilà.
The night of the crime.
At what hour did you last see Monsieur Ratchet?
It must have been around 9 p.m., sir. That or a little after. I went to bed around 10:30 p.m., same as the person who shares my room, Mr. Foscarelli. He almost immediately began snoring.
What did you do then?
I read, sir, and I spent a while soothing my toothache with clove oil and listening to the snoring.
Did you hear anything during the night?
Yes. My roommate's snoring.
Smoker?
Are you a smoker?
Yes, sir. I have a cigarette now and then to relax.
Ratchet?
Tell me about your employer, Monsieur Ratchet.
I've been working for him for 9 months. I should not wish to speak ill of the dead, but he was not a gentleman, sir.
Did you know that he had enemies?
Yes, sir. I heard him discussing some threatening letters, sir, with Mr. McQueen.
Did he mention these letters to you?
He had been reading a letter when I came in. He asked me if I was the one who put it in his compartment. I told him that I had done no such thing, and he should report it to the police at the next station.
How did he respond?
He laughed, sir.
You're joking.
I do not joke, sir.
Forgive me, I can see you do not. Was he taking sleeping pills?
Always when traveling by train, sir. He said he couldn't sleep otherwise. Last night he asked me to give him 2. I did so, along with a glass of water. He dissolved them in the water.
Did you see him drink the water?
No, sir. I left right after I gave him the pills.
Ratchet smoker?
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he finds smokers disgusting.
Can you tell me again why you gave sleeping pills to Monsieur Ratchet?
Yes, I gave him the pills because when he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it.
The letter must have worried him. When he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. That is a lie.
He is lying, and I will prove it.
No, guess I was wrong.
Monsieur, I believe you are not telling me the truth.
What? How can you say that?
The gun. The scream in the night.
We heard Monsieur Ratchet call out during the night around 22:01. It's doubtful he called out after he took the sleeping pills, but it's possible he took them later.
He asked me to make his drink for him. Maybe he drank it later.
That's true, but it doesn't explain why Ratchet would want to take sleeping pills later that night.
The gun?
He received threatening letters. One, it seems, last night. Did you know he had a gun under his pillow? And even asked for my help to watch over him? I find it strange that he asked you for sleeping pills when he was afraid for his life and prepared to defend himself.
I'm sure I don't know. Maybe to calm his nerves, maybe out of habit.
It makes no sense.
Wait, please. Isn't it possible that Mr. Ratchet asked me to prepare the pills, but didn't plan to drink them for some reason?
It is possible. But I am a student of character, monsieur, and the Monsieur Ratchet you describe is not the man I met.
If you'll excuse me, my toothache is getting worse again.
I'm afraid this time you must prepare your own clove oil.
Let's just look at our mind map. So we still have to interrogate the secretary, right? There he is.
I believe I am addressing Monsieur Hector McQueen.
Guilty as charged.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, sorry. Just an expression. My father used to say it.
You must have had an interesting childhood. I am Hercule Poirot.
No need to be modest. You're a detective.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's secretary?
I am Mr. Ratchet's secretary. Just over a year. I mainly take care of translating certain texts for him. Mr. Ratchet only speaks English.
Prepare yourself for a shock. Your employer, Monsieur Ratchet, is dead.
So they got him after all.
What do you mean? You are assuming he was murdered?
I know he had enemies.
Ratchet?
What can you tell me about Monsieur Ratchet?
He was American. He was an antiques dealer. I don't know much more. Mr. Ratchet never talked about himself or his life, but I think Ratchet wasn't his real name, and he left the United States to run away from something, or someone.
Yes?
He started getting letters, threatening letters.
Do you still have them?
I have one.
Did you know that Monsieur Ratchet had asked for my help?
Asked you? No, I didn't know.
He knew he was in danger. When did you last see him?
Last night around 10 o'clock, I should say.
Did you like your employer, Monsieur McQueen?
No, I did not. He was, I'm sure, a cruel and dangerous man.
The night of the crime?
Can you tell me your movements last night?
I went back to my compartment. I read a little. In Belgrade, I went out onto the platform to smoke, but it was cold. I quickly went back in. I then went to Mr. Ratchet's compartment to take some dictation for him. I left around 10 o'clock. I saw Captain Arbuthnot. We ended up chatting in my compartment. Then we went out on the platform to quickly stretch our legs at Minkowski. He left around 2 o'clock.
Thank you.
I will need to check Monsieur McQueen's story with Captain Arbuthnot.
Ratchet's diary.
I found a diary in Monsieur Ratchet's safe. Did you know about it?
I kept a business appointment book, but I know he had a personal diary as well. That looks like it.
Smoker?
Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Threatening letter.
Can you give me this letter, please?
Of course. Here it is.
Okay, time to die. Ratchet smoker?
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he hated the smell of smoke.
Mind map. Ratchet talks to Mr. Michel. Select the 2 elements of interest from the encounter with Michel on the evening of the murder. Yes, he spoke French.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
There we go.
The murderer may have impersonated Ratchet by
He said he only spoke English.
to make it seem that
I missed
Ratchet
that.
was still alive at 12:37 a.m.
Et voilà.
So what do we else got? We got more. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. He didn't. He kills him with the gun and hides it under his pillow. That is wrong. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murder enters his room. He stabs him with a knife. He calls Mr. Michel to me if he's alive. He opens the window to escape, but the train is stuck in the snow. He waits for Michel to take a break to leave the room. This one.
That was easy.
But McQueen had been... No.
Very well, I choose to go this way.
Could Mastermind be a suspect? say no.
According to the information I have, this is a solid choice.
I'm actually curious, can you change it? You can.
This direction looks promising.
Interesting. So you can change. Okay. What else do we got? The killer stab ratchet. So now we go back and speak to Book, I guess. Then where do I need to go now? Guess we go back to talk to Mr. Book.
So, my friend, have you found our killer?
Not yet, but I will tell you what I have learned.
Please.
Our assassin could have gotten on the train at Vinkovsky disguised as a conductor, entered Ratchet's room, and killed him. Then he walked out through Madame Hubbard's connecting door, where he lost a button from his jacket. He had to wait for Monsieur Michel to be absent. He waited too long. The train had left the station.
He was trapped aboard.
Indeed. He had opened the window to make it look that he'd escaped that way. However, if he waited until the train stopped again due to snow, his footprints would have been found.
The murderer is still among us, on the train.
There's a problem with the second-class toilets.
What now?
All morning passengers have been complaining that the door is locked, so I went to check. I knocked, but no one answered. I didn't think I should open it without speaking to you first.
You did well, Monsieur Michel. Lead the way.
So hold on.
I used my master key.
But he still suspects that he came on board, right? So...
Very well, I choose to go this way.
So, Mastermind can't be a suspect, neither can McQueen. Because he said he came on board.
This is the most likely answer.
But who is she? Is she alive?
She is breathing.
Then if she isn't dead, isn't she our murderer?
That, my friend, is what we must find out. Miss, can you hear me? She's breathing. Her pulse is strong. There is no sign of physical violence. This woman is sleeping very soundly. The ticket reads Joanna Locke, traveling in compartment 105.
She's alive.
This woman is sound asleep. Given her location, I would say she has been drugged and deposited here.
Well, at least it's not another murder on my train.
Roommate.
The train is, of course, full.
Monsieur, the list I gave you indicates that Hildegard Schmidt shares her compartment.
I will want to talk to her later. For now, we will concentrate on this mysterious young lady. Let's return her to her more comfortable bed.
Good idea. Pierre, locate this woman's room and fetch the doctor.
Yes, sir.
Question her.
I will question her when she wakes up.
Please, let me know what you learn.
Her room.
Mademoiselle Locke's compartment is 105. I suggest we return her to her more comfortable bed.
Yes, hopefully she will awaken soon.
Investigate.
A cup of tea with white residue at the bottom.
We really need to find the combination.
Shut up.
No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. If you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee. But of course you know what you're doing. It is booby-trapped, is it? Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4? Have you tried 0000? Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped? So, Poirot, any luck so far?
Shut up.
Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now. So, Poirot, any luck so far? Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4? If you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee. Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped? But of course you know what you're doing. It is booby-trapped, is it? We really need to find the combination. Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now. Have you tried 0000? No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. But of course you know what you're doing. It is booby-trapped, is it? If you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee. Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped? Have you tried 0000? We really need to find the combination. Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now.
Can you please shut up?
Book, silent like a mouse, please.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll be quiet now. You need to concentrate. I will not utter another word. Not one.
Book, there will be another murder on the Orient Express in a moment.
Idiot. Seems like a bucket is strange that he keeps talking so frequently. Yeah. Or you just had to brute force it. Maybe there is an achievement that if you can complete it without him talking. But that's just crazy. Aw.
The stuffed animal is the same as in the photo found at the crime scene.
What a coincidence.
Shut up.
Joanna Locke appears to have been investigating Monsieur Ratchet.
Mademoiselle Locke seems very interested in our victim.
Of course. She has studied her target.
Possibly. This badge says that Joanna Locke is an American detective with the Berkshire Police Department in Massachusetts.
An American police officer? Oh.
Her driver's license confirms her identity. She is American.
These are fake IDs. It's certain.
She has a gun.
Come, Poirot. Criminals are often known to carry one.
Ratchet was stabbed, not shot.
But then why take it on the train?
The missing button.
And a wagon-lit conductor's jacket. And the button is missing.
Look, she's waking up.
Thanks to you, I would not be surprised if our murder victim were also waking up.
What?
Oh, my head. What's all the yelling about?
Who are you? Give me a good reason why you should not be in handcuffs.
I can give you a reason, Book. Whose handcuffs will we use? I have none. Do you?
Well,
You are Joanna Locke, mademoiselle?
Yes, Joanna Locke. I'm a detective. Berkshire, Massachusetts Police.
I have found your credentials, mademoiselle.
And I know who you are, Mr. Poirot.
Then, if the introductions are complete, perhaps the explanations may begin.
I'll try. It's simple, really. I'm on the trail of a murderer.
I had just been promoted to detective after 5 years on patrol. It was my first time on a major case. It had been a month since Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped. The Armstrongs were desperate for some sign of hope. I was there only for paperwork, to fill in some blanks.
Oh, new track. Get to know the case. Hey, read the... Okay.
A topographical map.
Maybe they just didn't have enough unique dialogue during the lock puzzle, so it's critically fell off because, yeah. Or there's something else that you can, if you brute force it somehow, or you find, I don't know. The Daisy Armstrong case.
The investigation is now part of a pile of investigations, and my captain sent me here just to dot some I's and cross some T's.
Daisy Armstrong, a 3-year-old girl, daughter of John Sonia Armstrong. Victim was taken sometime on the evening of February 24th, 2019. The abduction took place at the Armstrong residence where a reception was being held. Mrs. Moreau, Daisy's nanny, discovered this child's disappearance at approximately 10:45.
The crime was audacious. How could the kidnapper know which was the window of Daisy's room? No, they could use a ladder to reach it, and no, they could enter the room without being seen.
A ladder was found outside the child's bedroom window. It was used to remove Daisy from the house. The window, usually locked from the inside, was found open. 4-wheel drive tracks were found in the woods near the house. No party guest drove a 4x4.
The misspellings are clearly on purpose, and they didn't return the child when the ransom was paid.
Have 100,000 ready in 2 to 3 days. We will inform you where to deliver the money. We caution you not to go public or talk to the police. The child is in safe hand. Safe with a V. After law enforcement protocols were in place, the Armstrong followed the ransom demand instructions and paid the ransom of $1 million on March 1, 2019. Since there has been no further communication from the kidnappers and Daisy has not been returned, the investigation is ongoing.
How could the child be taken with so many people in the house?
John Armstrong, 38, retired colonel. Statement: we were hosting a social event to raise money for a local museum. There were many people, some of them total strangers to us, and we were all very busy. Then we heard Suzanne, Daisy's nanny, screaming. It must have been 10:45 p.m. or 10:50. My wife and I went upstairs to Daisy's room. Suzanne was crying hysterically. Daisy was no longer in her bed, and on her pillow was a ransom note.
I can't imagine the pain her parents felt when they realized Daisy was gone. How are they going to feel when they realize I have no answers for them? Only more questions.
Sonia Armstrong, 32, occupation housewife. Statement: the last time I saw Daisy was about 10:30 p.m. when I went up to check on her in her room. I noticed Suzanne was not around, but Daisy was sleeping peacefully. I stayed with her for 10 minutes or so. I assumed Suzanne would return as soon, so I rejoined the party.
That's why I'm here. A damn computer glitch. Or somebody pushed delete instead of save. Whatever happened, we lost the nanny's deposition. So my entire contribution to the investigation is to take it again.
Damn it.
The phone record of the night of the kidnapping. The last call was for 911.
Okay. Anything else in the car I can look at? Take the statement of Mrs. Moreau. Let's see if we can find mustache maybe somewhere. It's funny how they limited the area was just like bushes and invisible walls, and I can't like just run over things, and here an invisible wall. Boom. Oh well. I guess I have to go inside.
Good evening. Colonel Armstrong?
Yes. You're the detective they phoned about.
Joanna Locke.
I don't remember you.
I'm newly assigned to the case.
It's about time more detectives were involved. My wife, Sonia, she hasn't been herself. Every day is a waking nightmare for us. Tell me you've uncovered something new.
I'm here to speak to your daughter's nanny. There was a computer problem. Her earlier statement has been lost.
Oh, I see. We had hoped. Well, do as you wish. I won't be far if you need me.
Their fairy tale became a nightmare.
Aha!
Not really my style, but I'll take it.
Wow.
Sympathy and support for the Armstrong family during this difficult time.
The first fact, invisible walls make sense, but it would have been better if they became visible. Hologram when you go near them makes it. Yeah. There's so much stuff.
Child.
There is so much stuff they could have done with the outdoors and. But maybe. Let's see what's going to happen. Right now, we don't know how, right? We just have the police statement, so. Yeah. Anyone in here?
A toy train. Now here I am on a real one. Lyon, in France.
Kitty!
What a lovely looking city.
Why can't it pick the kitty?
Hello, are you Suzanne Moreau, Daisy's nanny?
Yes?
I'm Joanna Locke, a detective working on Daisy's case.
Is there any news?
I'm afraid not.
How can I help you?
I'm really sorry. I'm afraid I have to take your statement again concerning the evening of Daisy's disappearance. There was a computer problem. Your statement was accidentally deleted.
Of course. I want to help any way I can.
Summary of night of the kidnapping.
Tell me about that night in your own words.
The Armstrongs had a party to raise money for a museum, I think. Mrs. Armstrong is on her board. I was in charge of Daisy. I stayed with the little one all evening, playing with her and reading books to her. She couldn't sleep with all the noise and the comings and goings.
The moment of Daisy's abduction.
When did you notice Daisy was missing?
I was only gone 5 minutes to phone my mother. She's in the hospital. When I returned, Daisy wasn't in her bed. I thought she might have gone to look at the party, but then I saw the ransom note on her pillow. I screamed and screamed. I couldn't stop.
Noticed anything?
Did you notice anything unusual before that?
I was with Daisy all evening. Finally, she fell asleep. I didn't see anyone else or notice anything in particular.
Kidnapper identity?
Do you have any idea who did this?
No! I can't see who could have done such a horrible thing. The Armstrongs are such good people. Like my own family.
Thank you for giving me your statement again. I'll get back to you if I have any questions.
I won't be far.
Okay, I have Suzanne's statement. But her answers need some checking.
They sure do. Let's go around and check before we do anything else. Oh, look what I found.
A toy castle. When I was a kid, I had a police station and a tiny squad car with a siren that really worked. A gold mustache. Thank you very much. The world through the eyes of a child seems so sweet.
Mrs. Armstrong, my name is Joanna Locke. I'm a detective investigating the kidnapping of your daughter. May I talk to you? When is your baby due? Mrs. Armstrong? Sonia?
I don't want to talk. I just want to see my daughter again. That's all that matters.
The poor woman. I can't imagine how she feels. And another baby on the way? I want to help, but I'm here to take the nanny's statement, and there are no words I can think of to ease Sonia's pain.
Select one element which doesn't match with Mrs. Moreau's testimony about the phone call. Hosted a party to raise money. Mrs. Armstrong is on her board as usual events that were in charge. When playing with her and reading bookstores, she had trouble to sleep with emotion. Huh? I stayed with the little one and all evening playing with her. That's not right.
Everything looks okay here.
It does? Daisy was sleeping beautifully. I stayed with her.
This information does not correspond to what Suzanne told me. Suzanne said she left Daisy alone for 5 minutes, but Mrs. Armstrong says she stayed with Daisy for a while and Suzanne did not return. The detective gets it right.
Cross-check history.
Nothing shocks me here.
What?
That's it. No rookie mistake there.
Okay. I can't speak with her, right? Show the photo of Daisy.
Mrs. Armstrong? Let me show you this.
Daisy, my little Daisy. I miss her so much. How good it is to see her face.
I can't imagine the pain you're feeling right now.
She loved her little stuffed animal, Fluffy. She took him everywhere with her. The kidnappers took it as well. They didn't have to. That means they wouldn't hurt her, doesn't it?
Every lead will be followed up. You have my word on that.
Thank you. I shouldn't lose hope. Somehow.
I know it isn't my case, but I just made a promise, and I mean to keep it.
Do you know where I can find Miss Moreau?
She's in her room. Last door on the left.
Tell me about the night Daisy was taken, especially anything about your daughter and Suzanne Moreau.
Apart from seeing to our guests, I took a moment to check on Suzanne and Daisy in Daisy's room. Suzanne wasn't there, but Daisy was asleep. I sat with her for 10 minutes or so. Suzanne didn't return while I was there, but there's no reason for her to sit there all night when Daisy is asleep. I went back downstairs.
May I come back if I have more questions?
Of course. Anything I can do.
Okay, the stories Sonia and Suzanne tell don't match. I should recheck my file and track Suzanne's movements.
Check the numbers in the file. So from my mother. When I returned, Daisy wasn't in her bed. I thought she was gone to the party, but I saw the ransom note on the pillow. So. That is more than 5 minutes here. We have phone records? I can't remember. Let's go down and investigate the nanny before we do anything. Or can I go down and check the phone records? I was only gone for 5 minutes to phone my mother. She's in the hospital. When I returned, Daisy wasn't in her bed. But she called her more. That's 34 minutes.
That is not exactly what Suzanne told me earlier. Suzanne was on the phone more than 5 minutes. The detective gets it right.
You never spoke to this guy, right?
How are you doing? Are you holding up?
You know, in the military, you're supposed to have the stiffest of upper lips. The Desert War taught me that soon enough. But this, it's difficult. Damned difficult. Harder on my good lady, of course.
Mrs. Monroe?
Do you know where I
Moreau.
can find Miss Moreau?
Her room is upstairs across the hall from Daisy's. She seldom leaves it.
A schedule.
Did you see Miss Moreau during the party?
I remember seeing her at some point, but otherwise, no. I was too busy with my guests. Wear the smile, shake the proffered hand.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Oh, the other way. Oh. Testimony.
If I understand you correctly, you left Daisy when she was not asleep?
The party was very loud. Daisy was too wound up to sleep. I read her a Motley Mule detective story to try and put her to sleep. Daisy finally fell asleep. Right before Motley Mule solved his case in the book I was reading her. I had to make a quick phone call. No more than 5 minutes.
Lie!
But when I came back, Daisy was gone.
Are you sure you were only gone for 5 minutes?
5, 6, what does it matter? It was very quick.
The phone record.
You say you were only away 5 or 6 minutes, but Mrs. Armstrong says she was alone there more like 10 minutes. And the phone record shows that you stayed on the call for more than 30 minutes, way longer than you said.
My mother is extremely ill. It's difficult for me. I may have lost track of time. When I came back, Daisy had disappeared. It must have been a coincidence.
You have to be precise, Suzanne. A little girl's life is at stake.
Why are you doing this? I didn't do anything wrong. I would never hurt Daisy.
I need to check Suzanne's story. She's panicking. Why now? What is she afraid of?
Call Mrs. Monroe's mother to check her alibi. And I can't. This is what I hate about the game. That I can't go in and check her phone number. Can I look at the No. Game, give me the option to look at the phone records. God damn it. I really need to. Can I go into the inventory? Nope. So now I have to go all the way down to find the number.
I should see if the Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
I spoke with Suzanne. She was phoning her mother. That's why you didn't see her when you went to check on Daisy.
Yes, her mother. I tried to call the poor woman earlier that week, but the hospital said she's been in a medically induced coma for more than 2 months.
Suzanne told me she called her mother, but she would have known her mother was in a coma.
Uh-huh. So she's a lying bitch. What about you, sir?
Ms. Moreau told me she called her mother.
Well, why not? I believe they are very close, and the poor woman is not well. She needs some experimental treatment that isn't available yet in France.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
So, let's go back to the car to get the phone number. God damn it, this game. 2140.
Score. 1 for the good guys.
Reconstruct the facts.
The number you have called is not in service at this time. Please hang up and dial again, or contact your service provider.
The number Suzanne called is not in service? A hospital?
Liar.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Let's confront her with the facts that it's not a hospital. Lady, you're lying. The phone number.
The number you called that night is no longer in service.
I don't understand. That's the number the hospital gave me to call my mother's room.
The phone call.
You told me you were on the phone with your mother when Daisy was abducted.
As we said earlier, I didn't pay attention and was on the phone longer than I said. But since my mother is very ill, she had to leave her hometown, Lyon, because the treatment is not approved yet in France. She is in an hospital in Boston for a special treatment. I call her every night to check on her. When I came back, Daisy was gone. I'll never forgive myself.
I didn't pay attention. It was the phone. Yeah.
It says detective on your badge. Prove she's lying.
Wrong one. My mother's very ill. She's in Boston for special treatment. I call her every night to check on her. When I came back, Daisy was gone. So...
Are you sure you called your mother?
Yes. Every night since she was admitted in December.
But your mother is in a coma.
Suzanne, I think you really care for Daisy. If you do, then tell me the truth. You can't have been calling your mother while she's in a coma.
My mom really is in a hospital in Boston. She really is in a coma. I wasn't calling her. I was on the phone with my boyfriend, Noah.
Why lie about it? Why are you panicking?
Because he's gone. I haven't heard from him since the night of the kidnapping. I'm afraid he's somehow connected to Daisy's disappearance. That he was just using me somehow. But I swear I talked to him. Yes, for more like 30 minutes that night. So he couldn't have kidnapped Daisy at the same time we were talking.
But he could have kept you talking so someone else could take Daisy.
Yes, you can see why I lied. Can't you? I was afraid you'd suspect me of having something to do with it. You can understand that, can't you?
Suzanne, I want to believe you, but you've made it harder to find Daisy. Do you realize that?
Oh my god. What have I done?
What's most important is not what you've done, but what you do now. Go. I'll be back to talk to you. No more lies, Suzanne. For Daisy. No more lies. Noah. The name might lead us to that little girl. I am on this case now, whether my captain wants me to be or not.
En cuisine. French-English dictionary. Le feu est fondamental something parle in that something, yeah. Romeo and Juliet. Motley Mute Detective. Oh.
A locked diary? Let's see if I can shine some light on its secrets. A locked diary? A locked diary? Let's see if I can shine some light on its secrets.
Okay. Le Rouge et Noir. The Princess de Cleve. But I can't take the book? Ah. No? So I can't take the book with me. Roses?
A card from the florist. It's signed N.
Noah. Victor Hugo, Le Misérable.
What's in the glass case? Oh, big surprise. Glasses. I expect Suzanne must have gone through a lot of tissues these past weeks. Small jewelry box. By the size, I'm guessing earrings. Why put a key in a jewelry box? An Eiffel Tower keychain, but no key.
Before doing anything else, I want to go speak with the mother.
Can you tell me anything about Suzanne's boyfriend?
I know she dated our chauffeur for a while. There was someone else she'd met recently, but I don't recall his name.
So a driver seeing her driver and then another guy?
Know anything about Miss Moreau's boyfriend?
Her boyfriend? I know she went out with someone for a while there. More recently, I saw a man in a 4x4 who would pick her up on her nights off. He never got out of his car, just waited for her. She did seem to spend more time than usual on the phone these past few weeks, but she worked hard. We weren't going to begrudge her what free time she had. Since the abduction, she keeps pretty much to herself.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Ask her more about her.
Any idea what this small key unlocks?
No, I found it one day on the floor. I kept it in case someone lost it.
The bouquet of flowers?
I imagine these flowers must have been beautiful. Who gave them to you?
The gardener. They're getting pretty wilted, but I hate to throw them away.
Are you sure?
Tell me about your boyfriend. Have you been together long?
My boyfriend? Why? He doesn't have anything to do with this.
Please, Suzanne, the sooner you answer my question, the sooner we'll be done.
His name is Noah Garrity. I met him at a Lunar New Year party in Great Barrington. He is a kind and caring person, although, well, I miss him. He had to go away on business. He should be back.
Okay, so now we've found the key. Can we open the diary with the key?
That doesn't work. Okay, Suzanne. Let's see what you haven't told me.
Day at the park with Noah. I can tell he's opening up more and more with me. Chatted on and about my job. I told him how much I liked the Armstrong, especially Daisy. I really feel like he's invested in our relationship. That's kind of a man who's so something is so these days. Why can I not read it? Everything else has a read button. Valentine's Day, Noah and I went to the Blue Lagoon, our favorite restaurant, for lunch. Lagoon. It was wonderful at first, but then something happened. Noah received a text message. Don't know what it was, but he said we had to leave. He wouldn't say anything else. Instead, we went away somewhere in the mountains. Finally, we arrived at a cabin in the middle of nowhere. He told me to stay in the car. Not very romantic for Valentine's Day. Noah gave me flowers. He's usually very attentive, but despite everything, I felt he was more distant today. I hope he's well. I would like to be more present for him, but I don't want to interfere in his private life.
I can see why Suzanne didn't tell me everything about this, Noah. It's clear when he disappeared that she realized something was very wrong.
It's been a while since I wrote in this diary. I didn't have the strength, and I think this is the last time I will write in it. My dear Daisy was kidnapped, and I haven't heard from Noah since that day. It was the night Daisy was taken. He talked and talked. I left Daisy too long, and now she's gone. I thought he loved me, but he's just never called again or anything. He hasn't replied to my messages since the night Daisy... I'm lost. It's my fault Daisy is gone. I didn't watch over her. Can we see something in the bedroom of her? Can't go outside. Well, that's also not her bedroom. Oh. So I guess we're done up here. What about the guy downstairs, the husband, Mr. Armstrong? Then I have to complete the mind map as well. No. Okay. Okay, there's still something missing, but we can do this. Select one element in the map that fastens what we told you.
Nothing shocks me here. Nothing shocks me here.
No, but the 4x4.
These tire tracks could well be from Suzanne's boyfriend's 4x4.
Ah.
Hey, I'm a pretty good detective after all.
Confront Mrs. Monroe.
Tread marks of a four-wheel drive vehicle were found outside the garden on the night of the kidnapping. Noah drives one, doesn't he? Where is he, Suzanne? If you know anything more about him, you have to tell me.
I know what you're thinking, but it's impossible. He was very nice to me. He never did anything to make me suspicious. We went out to eat, to the movies. Just like a normal couple. He's not the only man in the Berkshires who drives that kind of car.
Which of these sentences contains a lie? That one. And in my honest opinion, the music is a bit too loud, but let's take this.
You really didn't notice anything strange about Noah until he vanished?
He could get moody at times, as if he had a lot on his mind.
Valentine's Day.
In your diary, you say that Noah took you to a cabin in the mountains on Valentine's Day.
You read my diary?
I'm sorry, but we have to find Daisy. We both want that. So yes, I looked in your diary.
You're right. He took me to a cabin in the woods. I waited for him in the car. He came out after a few minutes. He was very sweet and apologetic, but he never explained. We went back to the restaurant for dessert.
Did you ever go back to the cabin with him?
No. Never.
So what made Noah drive all the way to a cabin in the middle of nowhere? He left her in the car. Why was he there? This is important. I know it is. I can use Suzanne's directions to the cabin and compare
Oops, sorry.
them to the map of the area I have in my car.
Why are you saying there's something here that I need to do? You said there's a mind map. Ah! Reconstruct the following. So he places a ladder. He goes up. He walks in the front door. He takes this. He kidnaps the baby, and he goes down the.
Score. 1 for the good guys. The kidnapper places a ladder under the window to Daisy's room. Then he joins the party. Just one guest in the crowd. He somehow knows when Suzanne leaves the room, then sneaks upstairs. He opens Daisy's window, carries her down the ladder.
Yo, Sungif. How are you doing? I'm actually almost getting ready to leave because it's getting early here. And I actually got a work meeting later today. What did it say I had to do? Find the location of the cabin. Actually, on my day off, I have to, do some work. But luckily, it's only for like half an hour. It's a small meeting, but still.
Thanks to the information Suzanne gave me, I should be able to find the cabin on this map.
I don't really remember. We left town, then crossed 2 bridges. Okay. We left 2 bridges, so... We left town and crossed 2 bridges. Here's 2 bridges. Then through some thick wood. So here? So we left town, crossed 2 bridges. We've done this here. And some thick woods. Yeah. Past a cornfield. Cultivation. Then just trees and more trees. Finally, we stopped outside the cabin. This one?
Doesn't really match.
Rivers and borders, forest and parks, rural area. So we left town. We left 2 bridges. Here are no bridges, so it can't be that one. What about this way down here? 1 bridge? No. Another bridge? No. Left town, crossed 2 bridges. Yeah. And some thick woods. Past a cornfield on the left. Now I'm confused because this must be town, right? She said cross 2 bridges. So could he go this way and then this way and then big woods? But then he said cornfield on the left. That doesn't fit with this. Could have gone this way, over this bridge, through here, then a cornfield on the left. And then just more and more trees. Then he passes on the second bridge, so that it can't be this cabin right here.
Probably not here.
So can he go over this bridge, over this bridge? He could also go this way over here, and then through here. But then he would go a third bridge. So he has to go this way, right? And then through thick woods, and then a cornfield on the left. Must be this one. Then which one is it? Can he go north? 1 bridge, 2 bridge, cornfield on the left.
I've got it. The cabin has to be here. I have to find that cabin. I hope I'm not too late.
You know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. So this is 4 years before the train. So this is in the past.
Okay, here is this famous cabin. Let's investigate.
You know what? I think I'm gonna say goodnight. I just want to make sure it continues from here.
Okay, here is this famous cabin.
We are. How's the game? I like it so far. It's not as difficult as Death on the Nile. Death on the Nile was... It really had some weird puzzles, and especially the persona, the characters. You had to fill out different stuff. From puzzle-wise, it's not as bad, but I don't know. I've only been playing it for 4 hours, right? And you know these Perot games are very long. But for now, this is okay. Not bad. But yeah, I don't know. But for now, it's okay. Any options? Any achievements? Can I see anything? No. Of course I can. But yeah. But I'm definitely gonna say goodnight because I got a meeting in what? A few hours, so yeah, I need some sleep. But luckily I can do it from home.